Hello, and welcome to my video podcast for my art history class. I had the opportunity to interview an up-and-coming lighting designer, Rob Prager. I asked him 5 questions regarding visual arts and how they reflect in his industry. Here's the audio from the interview. I hope you enjoy. All right, Rob, thank you so much for your time in answering these questions. So to begin, my first question for you is, what do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
Visual arts is an extremely important part of society today, especially within my field of work. Being a lighting designer, everything I deal with on a day-to-day basis involves visual art. Visual art is around us every single day. Most of the time, we don't even realize how exposed to it we truly are. Atmospheric lighting is a huge form of visual art that is completely overlooked. Ever walk into a room and think, wow, this is really cool looking? Look at the lighting around you and the mood it's setting. Just this past week at Full Sail's Tech Expo, they had some really interesting mood lighting at the check-in desks.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. During the Hall of Fame with Full Sail's Tech Expo, the lighting in there for the lighting just set the mood for in there. It was very, very cool. So now my next question to you. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. I mean, just right now, I could go on my iPad or my iPhone and pull up anything I want, literally at the touch of my fingertips. So my question to you is, do you believe that this is having a positive or a negative influence on your field industry? And can you give me an example of how it does?
I think with all the new communication and media technologies being so easily and readily available to use and imagery becoming instantaneous is an extremely positive influence within my field. My entire industry is based off of technology constantly evolving, creating new and innovative ways to entertain an audience. Having information and imagery available at our fingertips makes this process insanely fast, which is exactly what my industry is: speed and innovation.
Yeah, definitely being in this production industry, very fast is the way things always roll. So now my next question for you is, what popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
Throughout my industry, there are many different popular images that I have seen repeatedly while out in the field. The first one that pops into my mind is a stage plot. Every day, out at work, no matter what, there will always be a stage plot, which in itself is a work of art. Stage plots are drawings and blueprints or images that give you direction on how to create and set up the stage, or in my case, usually the lighting rig, which flies above the stage.
Yeah, I definitely would say stage plots are definitely a form of art, one that I'm still trying to grasp and understand. So, and the next question is, who is one of your favorite visual artists, or what is your favorite style of visual art?
One of my favorite visual artists is Chris Kuroda. He is the lighting designer and operator for the band Phish. He does a lot of experimenting and thinking outside of the box with his lighting designs, and I think it's great that he's not afraid to push the limits or try something new. My favorite form of visual art is, of course, lighting. Have you ever truly stopped and took a look around? It's all around you, and usually in some really interesting ways. I enjoy the blending of different colors and all the different emotion you could bring to a setting just by simply changing the lighting or light source.
Yeah, I checked out some of his lighting designs, and wow, truly, truly spectacular. I mean, gorgeous lights, light show, light sets, however y'all lighting people say it. So this next question is, how has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process when it comes to lighting?
Famous artworks have a tremendous influence when it comes to my creative process. Many of the artists of these famous works usually have some sort of story to tell or a message they're trying to convey through their specific piece of work. I like to think that's how I approach designing and programming a show. No matter what genre of music or style show I'm working on, there's always a story to be told, and I like to use my lighting to help bring that story to life.
Oh, awesome. Well, Rob, I want to thank you personally in taking the time out of your busy, hectic schedule for answering these questions and taking the time to sit down and record these out with me. It was truly an honor. Thank you for everyone on the interwebs for watching or listening, however your medium is, for getting this delightful information into your brain. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a great day. And remember, stay creative, my friends.